Here are the predictions. These are my predictions, ladies and gentlemen. Heads up, I know people like to do DraftKings and that type of stuff. Keep in mind, I am not an authorized bettor, gambler, whatever the case may be. Do not look at me for bets, official bets, and that type of stuff. Make your own decision. Make your own choice. Consult whoever you need to consult. I'm not an authorized I'm not an authorized consultant. Don't call me for consultation. I'm just going to give you my thoughts about what's going to happen this weekend. So, we all know night one. It will be, to start off the show, the United States champion. So, night one, who's going to win? I have Austin Theory beating John Cena and retaining the title. It makes no sense for John Cena to come back and win. I'm a John Cena fan. It just doesn't make sense to me. An older John Cena versus a younger Austin Theory, no, I don't see it. And on the business side, like I said, John Cena is doing movies, his schedule and everything. It makes no sense for him to win this title and stick around like he did. Now, granted, The Rock did it when he beat CM Punk at Royal Rumble for the WWE Championship, and he did stick around all the way up until John Cena beat him that following year at WrestleMania. Do people want to see that now? I don't know. Maybe. But we'll see. We will see. But right now, I have Austin Theory starting off WrestleMania with the victory. Next up, singles match. Seth Rollins versus Logan Paul. I'm going with Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins has lost 1, 2, 3. Let me count. Hold on. Excuse me. Seth Rollins has lost 1, 2, 3, 4 WrestleMania. He's not losing the 5th one in a row. I don't see it. I like Logan Paul. His contract expires. I don't know about that dream match with him and John Cena at SummerSlam. We'll see. But this is the last match. No, Seth Rollins not losing WrestleMania for a 5th time. I refuse to believe that. Next up, 6-woman tag team match. Damage Control versus Trish, Lita, and Becky. I'm going with the tag team champions and Trish Stratus. Although there's a strong likelihood they will get Damage Control to pull out a victory, but everything lines up. Everything is somewhat equal. Bailey and Becky Lynch can handle each other. I'm gonna give Lita to. Well, Trish can take out Dakota Kai. It's really gonna come down to Lita and Io Sky. And although I do have Trish, Lita, and Becky winning, Io Sky is the X factor, so they need to be careful of that. Next match, singles match, Brock Lesnar versus Omos with MVP on the corner. I'm giving it to Brock Lesnar. I understand Brock Lesnar wants to put Omos over, whatever the case may be, but I don't. Even if Omos win this match, then what? What momentum is that going to go? Is that going to go towards the United States Championship? Is that going to go to the Continental Championship? If you're not going to put him over to put gold in the near future, there's no point of him winning. I'm giving it to Brock Lesnar. Next up, Raw Women's Championship. I'm giving it to Asuka. I love Bianca Belair. This has been some GOAT stuff, but I'm giving the slight experience edge to Asuka, and also she's going to hit Bianca with that blue mist. I see it now. I see Bianca being a champion. Oopsie, my bad. Yes, Bianca Belair has been world champion since last year's WrestleMania, but I see Asuka coming out on top with this. Not because Asuka is stronger than Bianca, because I believe Bianca is the strongest one in the WWE. And what's her name? Her name's on this list. I'm sorry. Rhea Ripley is just behind her. But with skills, experience, and opportunity, waiting for that door to open to use Blue Mist, I'm giving it to Asuka. She's going to walk out of WrestleMania as champion. Now, speaking of Rhea Ripley, the SmackDown Women's Champion, the Royal Rumble winner, Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair. Ladies and gentlemen, and that is the main event of the evening. I took a long time to think about it, but it's time to pull the trigger on Judgment Day. So they're going to start with Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley will beat Charlotte Flair and win the SmackDown's Women's Championship. It is now, Rhea Ripley has won the Raw Women's Championship. She won it 2 years ago at WrestleMania by beating Asuka. So I do think she will get the SmackDown Championship and she will beat Charlotte Flair. It's time to come over that hump. It's time to pull the trigger on Judgment Day. Rhea's going to win that. And so that's night one. Everything else, all this, now the remaining of these matches, they don't know what date yet, but it's looking like this is all going to be night two. So let's get into the triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. Champion Gunther versus Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus. Like I said, last year, Sheamus versus Gunther could go down for match of 2022. And like I said, Gunther, I got a lot of investment in Gunther. Gunther is going to be world champion in the next 2 or 3 years. I said that during Royal Rumble. I'm going to stick with that now. And matter of fact, might as well give him a head start because, ladies and gentlemen, given that this might be a Sunday night 2 match, Sheamus is going to finally win the Intercontinental Championship. So he's going to be a Grand Slam champion. I'm giving it to Sheamus. 45-0, don't care. He got that. He's in shape. It is time to him to get that Intercontinental Champion. He has collected heavyweight titles, U.S. titles, tag team championships. Go ahead and get that Intercontinental title and be a Grand Slam champion. Next up, Hell in a Cell match. Edge versus Finn Balor. Not only any Finn Balor, he's bringing back the Demon, Finn Balor. And outside of that, I don't know what the fuck that was when Finn Balor went up against Roman Reigns them years ago. I'm not going to talk about that. So, actually, they need to strike that shit for the record, but we'll talk about that later. Hell in a Cell match. Edge, like you got Brute. I said Brute. He's probably gonna go back to his Brute days and go that route for this match, but versus the Demon King. Just keep in mind, Finn Balor. Balor means demon. I think the Demon is gonna come back and win. I don't see, because they need to avenge that goofy ass loss from Roman Reigns. I forgot what pay-per-view that was, but they need to avenge that loss. I see anytime the Demon come back, you can't waste it. So go ahead and collect that win on Sunday at the Hell in a Cell match. Next up, the WrestleMania Showcase on the women's side, 4-way tag match. Who's your teams? You got Liv Morgan and Raquel. You got Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler. You got Natalya and Shotzi. And you also got Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville. They added Ronda and Shayna last Friday. And if you guys know the records, it's a done deal. There's nothing to discuss. It's going to be Ronda and Shayna Baszler to win at WrestleMania. Now on the men's side, WrestleMania Showcase, we have Alpha Academy, we have the Viking Raiders, we have Street Profits, we have Braun Strowman and Ricochet. Technically, I can understand if people say Braun Strowman and Ricochet can't win this match just because of size, strength, speed, and everything. But ladies and gentlemen, excuse me, my bad. But ladies and gentlemen, those still are not a tag team, experienced tag team. Alpha Academy is more of an experienced tag team than they are. Not to say Ricochet and Brown won't ever get there. They stick with it, they can be there. Now, we're going to go down to Street Profits, Viking Raiders, or Alpha Academy. Like I said, I like Chad Gabriel. I like Otis. Chad Gabriel's going to be a champion. I had a Continental champion in the next 2 or 3 years, maybe U.S. champion. Otis is good. Otis is good. I don't like the gimmick thing that they have to put him through, but we'll see. The Viking Raiders, it's the Viking Raiders. Like I said, they just having trouble connecting with the audience. They can connect with NXT artists. They're having trouble connecting to the WWE audience. Well, the way I see it, they're gonna have to split those tag teams, get something to Raw, get something to SmackDown, and let them battle it out. Because right now it's not looking good for the Viking Raiders. I'm gonna go with the Street Profit, Chad Gabriel, Jesus Christ, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford. Next up, speaking of the undisputed tag team champions, it's time for the Usos to lose. Yep, they are officially the greatest tag team. Well, excuse me, the longest reigning tag team of all time. So, am I going to give them GOAT? No, because that's still the New Day. If I recall, the New Day done it 10 or 11 times. I got to go double check. Usos definitely up there. Get them all the respect they deserve. But I think this is where they pull the trigger, where the storybook ending for Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens is to beat the Usos, and they're going to do it at WrestleMania. So yeah, I got Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn beating the Usos for the championship. Next up, the third single match. There's only 3 single matches in WrestleMania weekend. It is Dominic Mysterio versus Rey Mysterio. As much as I'm going to enjoy Rey beat his ass, and also for the record, congratulations to Rey Mysterio, who will be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame this Friday after SmackDown. Now, although I'm gonna enjoy Rey whooping his son's ass, I see Damian Priest interfering and costing Rey that match and giving it to Dominic, and that might be Rey Mysterio's last match in the WWE. Because he wanted to battle his son, and once he does that, he is done. So I think Rey's going to get his licks in, but Dominic's going to win. Now, next up, the last match of the evening. Obviously, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. Who is going to win? Now, we all know what happened last year. He came back, defeated Seth Rollins 3 times, I might add. Got torn pectoral muscle. Came back at Royal Rumble. They're killing it ever since then. And then you have somebody by the name of Roman Reigns, who has been a dominant champion for well over 2.5 years. Who's going to win? On paper, nothing's going to make me jump out, probably have a Mark moment if Cody wins. Because I love storybook endings. And also I'm hearing rumors that Roman is leaving WWE prior to take a break or whatever the case is. Like, you take breaks already. Like, well, how much more break do you need? But, ladies and gentlemen, who I think is going to win? Sorry. I think, now, not only do I think Roman's going to beat Cody Rhodes, I don't think he needs assistance from Solo Sikoa. I don't think he needs assistance from the Usos. I'll even throw a surprise name. I don't know how to pronounce her name. she does. I don't think he needs assistance from his cousin in NXT, The Rock's daughter. Well, now, why would I randomly bring that up? You never know. It's possible. It's family. I think Roman can beat Cody Rhodes fairly easily on his own. Yeah, that I don't see Cody beating Roman. Not now, at least.